guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another tutorial. So just so you know, you probably recognise the hair and the makeup look. Yes, this makeup look went up on my channel on Wednesday just gone. So if you haven't seen it yet, just make sure you click the link in the description bar. But moving on with this tutorial, today I am actually doing a first review and impressions of the new Revolution concealer. I'm so excited to show you these and literally try them out for myself. So if you want to see how they applied, if they did what they say they do online, and if they're worth the hype, then please keep on watching and make sure you subscribe to my channel and follow me on all social media. But yeah, let's get started. So I'm just literally going to jump straight into it. So I got 3 different shades and I got them off the website Tam Beauty. So I got the shades C7, C13 and C10. So I wasn't too sure what shade I actually should get to highlight. So I got 2 shades that are different highlight shades, so one's a bit more deep than the other, and then I also got like a contour brownie shade, which obviously is the deeper no, which is the C13. So I got my tambeauty.com, which is available in the UK obviously, and they are in retail price for £4, which I think is really good. Now I have heard that these are a dupe for Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape. I can't actually comment on that because I've never tried that concealer myself. It's something that I do want to try, but I don't know, I just haven't really got round to buying it yet, to be honest. And obviously if this is a dupe and it works as good as what I've seen the Shape Tape works, I'd rather just buy this Revolution. I'm just going to read to you what it says on the Tam Beauty website. So as I said, it's in the price range is £4, and it says the concealer for everyone, 18 shades ranging from fair to deep in cool, neutral and warm undertones. So 18 shades, like really good, to be honest. With drugstore like foundations, concealers, you know, things like that, I always feel like when they do first bring them out, there's never enough shades to suit everyone's skin tone. So with it being the concealer that's only just come out and they've already got 18 shades, that is really impressive, I think anyway. It also says lightweight yet full coverage concealer to cover blemishes, even skin tone and counteract dark circles with a matte finish that won't settle or insinuate fine lines and pores, long wearing intense pigment, and that can also be used to contour and add definition. A large doe foot applicator allows for smooth application that won't drag on the delicate skin under your eye, and then it just shows you and explains the bunch of shades on there. So don't mind my case, you know, it's just broken. It's one of them glass ones that just never want to stay on your phone properly. But yeah, these are like the bunch of the shades, and then it shows you like what it does and what it's for. So only seeing that now at the bottom of the concealer, I didn't actually see what each shade does and what it's for. So let's just read on what mine actually do, to be honest. So I had C10, which says for medium skin tones with a golden undertone. So with it saying like a golden undertone, it may be a tad too dark or warm for my skin. I then got C7, so it says for medium skin tones with a peach undertone. So that's going to be like pinky, isn't it, on the skin. I'll probably have to mix these two together to get the perfect shade. But anyway, C13, it says that one for dark skin tones with a warm undertone. But obviously I'm going to use this to contour and bronze up my face anyway, so that's perfectly fine. So it says it's a buildable concealer, which is really good. So as you can see, I've got like a few breakouts. Like my foundation is covering it a little bit, but I've had a few breakouts like quite lately because I've been really ill. So I think it's just due to that, to be honest. So if it's a buildable concealer, like I'm really happy with that. So I'm really excited, to be honest. Like, if you know me, like I do use a bunch of Makeup Revolution's products because I just think they're really good. You know, they are cheap, but the quality of the makeup, like you wouldn't expect it like to be so cheap. I'm just going to zoom you in slightly and try these bad boys out. So as you can see, like on camera, like it's picking up a lot more redness underneath my eyes than what it is actually like in real life. So I ain't really that red underneath my eyes like it's picking up on camera. I've got a few dark circles, so I'm just going to swatch it on my hand. So this is the shade C7. So it is a very domey applicator. It does look like the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape. This is the shade C7. It looks like this is the lightest shade, to be honest. This does look a bit, it looks more close to my skin tone than it would to highlight. So I'm going to go and swatch C10. Okay, this one looks too dark. So this one was with the goldy undertone. So with that one, Oh god, I don't know if I'd ever even use that one, to be honest. I don't know if I'd just use that one just to bronze, and then the darker one, which I'll swatch now, to contour. And then this one is the contour shade. So I'm really happy with this one. Like, it doesn't look too warm or anything like that. I think it will blend out really nice on my skin. I'm going to go in with contour first. So I'm not going to add a lot because I don't like a lot of cream contour, if I'm honest with you guys. So it's got a little like dip in the middle of the applicator. I don't know if you can see that. And then I'm going to take C10 and just mix that in with it so it isn't too dark on my face. And then I'm going to do my forehead as well. So it does feel quite thick at the moment, but it does say it's lightweight. So hopefully when you blend it out, it doesn't feel like you've actually got loads of product on your face. So first of all, what I'm going to do with that is I'm actually going to take a brush and just blend it out. So I'm just going to take a stipple brush first. This is what I always like to do with my contouring, just so I know it's blended properly. So I'm just going to blend them two colours together. So the colours look really nice to me, so I'm glad I've used the other shade to put in with this one to make it a little bit lighter. And then I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender and then just blend all that in. So it's blending out like really nice. But it isn't taking a lot to blend it out at all. Are you seeing this, guys? It's really easy to blend out. And I've got to say, like, my beauty blender isn't even that wet. And usually when your beauty blender isn't that wet, you have to work with the product a little bit more to make it blend out. But it's blending out really nicely. Doesn't seem to be sticking to any of my dry areas, which is really good because at the moment my skin's like really dry. That could be down to me being a little bit ill at the moment as well. Blending it out though, it does look a little bit too warm for my skin tone, but we haven't got the highlighter on yet, so that might even it out a little bit more. So first impressions, I'm really happy with the contouring shades. I'm glad I did put the C10 with the C13. It's lightened it a little bit. I think it's still a little bit too warm for me, but I'm just going to see how it looks like with the highlighting shades on my face as well. But so far so good. It does feel very lightweight. It doesn't feel very cakey at all. Sometimes when I have contoured in the past, I kind of feel like a lot of cakiness around this area because, you know, you've put a lot of shades around there. But yeah, so far so good. I'm really liking it. So I'm going to go in with the shade C7. I'm going to do one side of my face with the concealer and see if it does hide any dark circles. Just zoomed you out a little bit because I think you zoomed in a bit too much. Yeah, I'm going to apply C7. I've just dampened my beauty blend a little bit more. So I'm just going to put the same amount on that I usually would. So yeah, I think this is definitely going to conceal rather than highlight. It doesn't look too bad actually on camera. So I'm just going to blend it out. Okay, so I'm in love with this concealer. Like, it's really nice. It is starting to crease a little bit, but to be honest, every concealer always seems to crease underneath my eyes like really quickly, just because I have got a few fine lines underneath there, which is fine. Like, you know, I'm used to that with concealers now, but it is really good. Like, it has definitely concealed like the redness and the dark circles underneath my eyes. As you can see the difference, like, you know, I'm very red and very dark like in the inner corner, and this has just literally got rid of all of that completely. And I think it does blend really nicely with the contour as well, like with the bronzy shades. I'm also going to put it on that spot and see if it does conceal that. I'm just going to put on these breakouts down here and see if it does cover them up. So it has covered them up a little bit. It hasn't really covered up the redness that much, but it has. Let's just put another, because it does say it is buildable. So it's definitely buildable. I can see a difference with just applying the second layer of that on there. So it's definitely covered them up. All you can see now is the texture of the spot, not the texture, sorry, the bumpiness of the breakouts. But all in all, I am really loving this concealer. Like, it is definitely lightweight. Like the main concealers that I use lately, I'm just feeling like really cakey underneath my under eye, and I'm just not liking it at all. So I think I've actually found a concealer now that is very lightweight, full coverage, and just doesn't feel cakey underneath there whatsoever. I think it's the worst thing ever to feel like you're really cakey and heavy underneath the under eye, because it's just a horrible feeling, and then if it feels cakey then it's going to look cakey. So yeah, I'm really impressed with that. I'm like, honestly, it just looks flawless. It does honestly look flawless underneath my eyes. Like, I've got to admit, like, I think it's the best looking concealer I've had that I've put underneath my eyes. It has come off my spot a little bit there, if I'm honest with you. The redness has come up, but sometimes my breakouts are really red and I just can't seem to cover it. I'm not making excuses, but yeah, it has come off my breakout, so that is maybe one downside to it. But yeah, all in all, for £4, like, I think it's a really good buy. This one is very full coverage and lightweight, so yeah, I'm singing Makeup Revolution's praise because it is such a amazing concealer. I mean, I couldn't ask for more. It does the job. It highlights, you know, it conceals, even with the shade that isn't really light on my skin, you know, it still highlights, conceals, gets rid of all redness and dark circles. You can build the layer up on acne, as you can see there. So yeah, all in all, I think it's perfect. So I'm just going to go and finish my makeup off, and then I'll meet you guys right back. So guys, I've just finished my makeup off, and I'm still so in love with them. Like, literally, even with all my makeup on, my powders and things like that, this concealer just works like really well. It's, you know, I can't even say it's worth the money because it's just £4. I mean, the quality and the price, like, I mean, they're not even here or there. Like, you know, the price is really good and very inexpensive, but the quality of these, you know, you think there'd be a lot more, you know, you think the price would be a lot more you'd be paying for them. So if you want to purchase these yourself, I'll leave the Tam Beauty website down below. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in my next tutorial, but yeah, I love you all so much, and bye guys.